I'm Sonny Murray, I'm 37 and I work for Social Bike. My day-to-day life nowadays is getting up, going to work, coming home to my flat and just being like everybody else. When I was growing up, I had quite a normal life. My dad had a good job, my mum and dad were married, we had a nice house and stuff. My dad worked as a post-mortem in Glasgow Royal Infirmary and his boss killed 3 people and came to my house and held my mum hostage and my dad and me and my 2 brothers. It led to us having a wee bit of a mixed up life because of that, and my mum suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder and stuff. My mum became addicted to tablets called dihydrocodeine, DS for short, and because of this she was put on methadone. A lot of people think if you're on methadone you were automatically on heroin, but that's not the case because any opiate drug you're on, you could be on methadone. My mum was addicted to these and she got put on methadone, which ultimately led to her dying. I was really close to my mum and it was quite heartbreaking when she died. I was drinking a lot, taking Valium and stuff and just getting myself in trouble. I ended up in prison about 4 times in a year or something. I had to share a cell with this guy from Wishaw. I never touched heroin in my life, but he was saying just have a wee smoke and like your pain will go away and that, and it's like a wee night over the fence. But I still refused and then a couple of hours later I had about 4 draws and then I think I'd done half 4 draws and I felt sick, and then I started just watching the telly and I literally did forget I was in the jail. Obviously my life was shit at the time, you know what I mean, on the streets and in hostels and shoplifting, so it was shit to be honest. In this graveyard where I used to have to sleep, I would just come back at night and I used to stash my sleeping bag down there and a couple of wee covers that I had, and one night when I came back it was gone. Somebody had nicked it because it's big business for sleeping bags for the homeless. It wasn't funny at the time to be honest because it's wet and cold, and knowing that I wouldn't be warm in that night and sleeping over there again, I just decided to walk about all night and I got sick of the lifestyle to be honest. We couldn't film this, but literally 2 guys have just went away and injected here. They've left that and they've left all the needles, citric and whatever they... I'm sure they'll be back for it, so we'll put it back. If I wasn't given an opportunity to get back into work, I'd probably still be shoplifting and taking drugs and stuff. But my ex-partner fell pregnant and that was the motivation I needed to change, and fortunately Social Bike gave me that chance to change and gave me a job. People think of me now like I've done well and got myself a job, and I try and help other people. I would always try and encourage them to try and do what I've done and try and get a job, come into Social Bike or other places, and people that are homeless are quite intelligent people to be honest. But nobody ever thinks that, I just think you're stupid, but that's certainly not the case. I would thank Josh Littlejohn and Alice, the founders of Social Bike. Owe them a massive gratitude for giving me a job and being patient in that when I first started, because obviously I still had a bit of a chaotic life, you know what I mean? But as I say, it makes us the person we are today, the things that's happened.